Chapter 2. The Happy Little Boat. Let's get into our fun start. People have been using boats for thousands of years. They use them for traveling, fishing, transportation of goods, or just for fun. Look at this picture. Look at the smallest boat among the big ships and discuss about it in class. Let's get into our story. Let's explore the sea. Read how the happy little boat had a fantastic adventure. Once upon a time, there was a little boat named Bubbles. One morning, Bubbles was excited because it was a bright, sunny day. The sea waves were gentle and the palm trees swayed in the breeze. It was a great day for a sea adventure, but Bubbles was a bit worried. When Jimmy, the fisherman, tried to push Bubbles into the water, Bubbles moved back. Jimmy's friend Tim had a big ship that sailed smoothly into the water. "Come on, little boat," said Jimmy. "Let's go, let's go, the sea is calling." But Bubbles hesitated and stayed at the shore. "Oh, what if I tip over or hit a rock? I may get a scratch," thought Bubbles. "Don't worry, Bubbles. It will be fun," said Jimmy. Sarah, Jimmy's daughter, said, "Maybe Bubbles is afraid of the big waves. Let's start near the calm bay." They pushed Bubbles into the calm bay where there were small waves. "You can do it," Sarah cheered on Bubbles. Bubbles floated gently and started to enjoy the water. Suddenly, Bubbles felt a happy splash on its side. Bubbles cheered, "Whee! I'm sailing!" as it bobbed on the water. Bubbles saw the other boats and ships. Sarah and Jimmy were waving and clapping. Bubbles was now sailing with other boats, big and small. "Hello, little friend," said a kind big ship. Bubbles happily splashed some water with its oar. Bubbles loved the sea, the waves, and the new friends. "You did it, Bubbles," said Sarah joyfully. Bubbles was not scared any longer and had the best day ever in the sea. Now, let's get into our grammar adventures. Pronouns. Pronouns are words like I, you, they, he, she that are used in the place of a noun that is already mentioned. Example, I asked her if the books were hers, but she said they belonged to someone else. Types of pronouns. Personal pronoun. These pronouns refer to specific persons or things. Example, I, you, he, she, it, they, me, him, her, us, them, and etc. Possessive pronoun. These pronouns show ownership or possession. Example, mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, theirs. Reflexive pronouns. This pronoun refers to another noun or pronoun within the sentence. These pronouns end with self or selves. Example: myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves. Demonstrative pronoun. These pronouns are used for pointing specific person or thing. Example: this, that, these, those. Interrogative pronoun. These pronouns are used to ask questions. Example: who, what, which, whom, whose. Let's learn about relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are words that refer to nouns mentioned previously. These can be used to join sentences. Example: who, which, that, whose, whom. Let's look at an example in a sentence. I like friends who are honest. The cycle which I use is need of repair. Rahman is a composer whose songs are popular.